today defensively to make such a huge impact on this game?
I think we just kind of did what we did all year, just kind of out effort people. That's kind of was my focus. Just go harder than the guys in front of me.
Kobe, talk about, you know, the defensive line seemed like you started really getting into another gear, especially in the second half. Just walk through, you know, the mentality, the adjustments, and again, the focus that you guys maintained.
Yeah, you definitely start to gain a little bit of confidence as the game goes on, and you know, it kind of, at least for me, it started to get really surreal. You know, we had 30 minutes left for the rest of a lot of our careers. You know, a lot of our D-line is seniors, so you know, we just kind of locked in, started clicking, and you know, once you start something, it's really hard to stop it. So started making some plays and stopping them, and it just kind of rolled from there. Offense started making a lot of plays too, and when you have that momentum on your side, when you have that energy, it's hard to stop it.
Kobe, because you're a grad transfer, you don't have the years that some of these guys have at Wake, but still this seems to have some significant meaning to you in your career. Talk about that.
Yeah, first of all, these guys have taken me in, and you know, this is something I say all the time, but it's really been a family. And to come in, you know, for 1 year and to be a part of something bigger than, you know, myself, to be a part of a brotherhood. That's something that's very special to me, and so to help these guys, you know, win this game was really big to me. And I've never been here before. You know, this is my first bowl game, and to be able to come away with the win, to be able to come away with the win the way that we did it. You know, getting 2 sacks on the last drive, like that's a D lineman's dream. That's a defense's dream. So it's meant so much to be a part of this team with so many great leaders, so many great people. I'm just blessed. Just blessed.
Ryan, Tyler, I mean, how cathartic is it to really kind of end your college career in your home states?
I mean, yeah, it's awesome. It's like a full circle moment. You know, you do dream of things like this to end it where it all started, really. I'm not too far from here, about 2.5 hours. Probably same thing with Tyler. So just to have all my family, I'm sure all of Tyler's family was all in the stands. Just to have a performance like that, you know, it's surreal, man. I can't even describe it.
Yeah, this is the most people I've had come to the game.
Sam, bowl game MVP, set the ACC record for all-time touchdown passes, and of course you got a bowl win. What does this night mean to you personally?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more to my team. You know, I've definitely had some letdowns and some bad games, and you know, especially with the defense, the way that they played, and you know, you always kind of look back at your career, and you know, I was talking to one of the other quarterbacks, you know, on a pregame meal, and it was, you know, what are your biggest memories? And I'd honestly look back and say, you know, some of the biggest ones are the big losses, and the ones where I really struggled and let a lot of people down. So one, for my defense to have my back, and then to be able to go down there and score and kind of seal the game was, you know, kind of like, you know, finally. I'd probably say that was probably the, you know, it's kind of, I'm not very, like, you can tell I'm not very like, oh, like I'm more just like kind of the weight off my shoulders, and you know, just happy to kind of end on a high note.
How cathartic was that touchdown pass to Taylor Warren? Kind of.
Man, it was close.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a close one, and Taylor obviously made a great play, and you know, 2 touchdowns for him. With, you know, arguably he probably had the slowest season of everybody, and for him to kind of come down at the end and really, you know, have a great game. And obviously AT doing AT things all the time. It's just, it's a special group here, and it, you know, starts with the guy who just walked out of here, and it goes down, and yeah, I mean, it's been incredible.
Sam, tell me about the emotions taking those final snaps as a member of the Demon Deacons.
It's very cool. You know, my roommate from freshman year until now has been Michael Juergen, so that was kind of, you know, that's always the one. You know, you take the snap and you kind of know you're taking a knee and the game's over, and then, you know, everybody from the right to the left to AT behind me, and then obviously seeing the guys celebrate. It's, you know, you know, you're the guy in the box that everyone can't really go into, and you get the trophy. But I mean, if I could, there's a bunch of coins, and I've been just trying to give them out to people as a token of my gratitude to Wake and these guys. And you know, I get a lot of the press and I get a lot of the pictures, but I couldn't do it without each and every one. Every single day, they make it worth, you know, taking the hits and doing everything else.
Sam, there's been a bunch of games the last couple of years in which the offense has kind of carried the day for Wake Forest football, right? But today it was kind of the defense that kept you guys in this game. What were you thinking as the defense was making making stop after stop to keep this game 20-17. And you knew if you just get one more touchdown, you probably put the Deacs over the top.
Yeah, I mean, that's every game, and I think that, you know, we've always believed in them, and I think it goes both ways. I think that they believe in us, even if we're not scoring, and we believe in them, and all it takes is one play, and that was my message in the locker room as I kind of went around, just be that guy to make the play, and, you know, really look into the guy's eyes and just tell him, hey, like, you know, I need you, you need me, let's go do this thing and end it the right way.
Sam, and I guess really open question, being the older guys in the room, part of it is playing the game, and part of it is being a mentor to the younger guys. What did you go into the season really wanting to instill in the younger guys in the room, and do you think you accomplished that?
I just say it's not easy. Winning's not easy, and you know everything we did last year was not easy at all. And again, one play here, one play there doesn't define you as a player or a man. It's football. It's water. It always finds its level at the end of the day. And you know, we could be sitting up here and lost that game, and you know, it still doesn't change the way I see those guys and see all the work we put in day in and day out.
One last one for Sam before we turn it over to defensive guys.
Hey, Sam, what's your process for what's next? You obviously know about the
Find
rumors about
the
you.
place with the coldest drinks.
All right. All right, we'll turn it over to defense here.
Thought about one last night.
I'll give you this.